what happened today was I figured out some clever way of having like a cheap lunch for work that's also healthy, and also because I'm lazy in the morning and at night, and I don't want to make a lunch. I I basically came up with the perfect solution, which is to pack a can of tuna fish with a bun and mustard and bring it to work, and then make it on my lunchtime when I'm not too lazy to cook anything or make anything. So I did that today, and I found out that I left my can opener at home. So I started getting pissed off at work, and then I was talking to my coworker and my partner, and he's like, "Well, maybe they have some in the caf." I'm like, "Well, I can't go to the caf because I don't want to piss off the cooks while they're making lunch, and it's always busy during lunchtime." And then I went and checked upstairs in the offices, and there wasn't a can opener. So then he just kindly offered me, like he was gonna pay for me at here our W Burger, which is like the burger bar near work. So then I was like, oh, this is a perfect time to vlog, and I brought my camera. So then I pulled my camera out, and I was gonna record some people at work, and like have like a little bit of a different style to my vlog, because it's always usually at home or just by myself biking or out in nature and stuff. So I pull it out, I go hit record, and then I realize I left my memory card at home. So I was pissed off about that too. And then later on in the day, when we were moving a mirror, well, we were leaned it against a chair so we could hang it up on the wall. Like usually we lean it with the mirror side facing in so we can measure the back of it. And then so my partner's hanging up the mirror. And I sit down on the chair, and then it makes the mirror tumble over, fall, and then makes this huge exploding sound. And basically, it's like the shape. It's like a half egg, and the mirror's just inside of it, and it just caved in and blew up and broke. And then the freaking sales people, they start coming up. This one old lady especially, she's like, "What? What happened? What happened here?" I'm like, "What do you think happened? The mirror broke." She's like, how'd that happen?" Which is a fine question to ask unless you're gonna follow it up with what she followed it up with. Cause I'm like, "Oh, it just fell over," and she's like, "Well, you shouldn't have had it leaning." I was like, "No fucking shit, we shouldn't have had it leaning. Thanks for telling us that. Maybe next time we'll prevent it." Like, I hate when people act like you don't realize how you could have prevented it, and they give you all this information as if that's how they would have done it. Especially my manager, who's just like, "Well, you guys shouldn't have leaned that. You know, you shouldn't lean circular mirrors on the floor," which pissed me off a lot because I'm like, "Okay, okay. 2 days ago, we hung up a mirror that he had on the ground for at least a week, and it was round. And just because it didn't fall over and break, he thought he was in the clear, and he knows how to do things, but we're just following his example, putting it against the leaning a circular mirror."
Yeah,
So
sounds pretty
freaking
brilliant.
stupid. Yeah.
So,
Yeah, that pissed me. Oh, and then
and then,
and then I get home, and I'm all ready to vlog about it, and I had two different vlogs planned. I was gonna do a vlog about how annoying people are that think they know everything when you make a mistake, and they try to tell you how you could prevent it as if you don't freaking know. And I was gonna make another vlog about how I'm so forgetful. So then I go home and I go to take out my camera, and I realize I forgot my camera at work.
you did
uh,
that planning very, very well.
yeah, I had to go cool off in the shower. But that was my day today.